It's quite tough, it's challenging, but it's a sort of challenge we enjoy. We knew this morning that it was going to be tough for us to get the ball reversed, which was key for us, especially at St George's. With the ball getting wet as soon as it went to the boundary and all those sort of things. But our most important thing for us this morning was to arrive here with a lot of hunger and a lot of energy, and show why we're one of the best bowling units, or not the best bowling unit in the world. With sort of stop-start day, the intensity and those sort of things can drop quite quickly, and it was important for us to, every time we go back onto the field, to really bowl with intent.
A century in South Africa. Last time I was here, I made 94 at this ground. I'm basically sitting in the same seat. I tell myself that when I reach in the 90s again, I'm gonna definitely be a little bit more positive to try and go to 100. So against a number one team with a world class bowling attack and getting 100, it's a wonderful feeling.
They also need to go back to the changing room, and it's a break for them as well. As soon as they start getting used to the wicket, or used to the pace of the wicket, they need to refocus. So there's an opportunity for us every time with the rain delay or going off the field, to be on the money. As soon as we came back onto the field, to make that first 20 balls count, and I think as a bowling unit on this wicket, which it's unfortunately a bit on the slow side, to get those wickets at the back end and to sit in the position we are in tonight is fantastic.
I remind a guy like Kraigg to be patient, because he's a very patient person. So it was just basically motivating him and telling him to batter, and as long as we can put up a record-breaking partnership, then it will argue well for us in to try and at least save this game, or make this game going into a draw with a lot of rain around. Can't do nothing about that, but it was us the focus was definitely one that we have to focus right throughout, because you're on the field, you're off the field. So with everything, put everything in consideration, I think it was a very good discussion out there to try and keep both batsmen thinking and going.
I think when conditions are like today, it's important to use aggression. It's quite hard I felt personally it was quite hard to duck on this wicket, so to come around the wicket and to bang it in short and use my aggression was key for me. I think it would have been boring staying over the wicket, bowling off stump, and with the wicket being on the slow side. We needed to create something. We needed to break the partnership. We needed to get something going. And normally when I start and I bowl well around a wicket, it fires Dale up, it fires Vern up. So it was important for me this morning to start well with that, and to get the guys going. And it's been working for me of late. Coming around the wicket is a strength for me. And so that's part of our bowling attack, and for me to use that aggression.
A couple of batsmen, we got some runs. The bowlers definitely looked the part this game. We bowled very well. So I think there's a lot of positive to take into the next game, and if we can put our all-round cricket together, I think we'll definitely going into that last game, giving South Africa even a much better challenge.
We've seen against England and those sort of things that things can happen very, very quickly. So if we can start off well tomorrow, put some runs on the board, bat quite quickly, and have enough overs to bowl to them, it's never nice to come out and survive in 50 or 60 overs. So let's hope for some good weather tomorrow, and I think it's going to be a cracking day.